What's up, everybody? Happy weekend. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's had a good week. Hope everybody's blessed and the week brought you everything that you wanted it to bring you. Peace and love, all blessings. So, all right, on my week, this week it came to me that I want to share with turning a negative into a positive. Basically, transmuting energy. Uh, we have that power. God's gave us that power. We made in the likeness and image of Him. I don't care what your beliefs are. We all come back to one core thing. Love is God, and we all one, and we all one underneath Him. So that brings us to me speaking about energy. I want to break down, for this segment, transmuting energy. Basically, that's the title. We're gonna transmute energy. I want to break it down in a way to what people can understand and see the power we have. And everything I share is through life experiences. I'm bringing something that I've been through, that God's brought me through. A lot of times He had to carry me through it, and I didn't see the lesson then, or see what was happening in the experience then. Later on, as other things unfolded, it brought it together, and it sat with me, and the revelation came to like what the teaching actually is. So yeah, um, problems come in our life all the time, right? Like people will list them as a problem, and at one time I listed them as a problem, but perception's everything. So instead of listening as a problem, when something comes that's uncomfortable my way, I like to list it as an opportunity. We face fear with bravery. Anytime an unexpected thing comes that's not comfortable, that we might fear to face, or however you want to word it, it's an opportunity to be brave. And anytime we brave and we face fear, growth comes at the end. The outcome is growth, right? So yeah, I don't choose to list them as problems no more. They're opportunities, It's an opportunity to do something and be better at it, and to grow and be strong. And anytime we do that and we get growth and we get a lesson out of something, we apply it. Anytime we apply it, it becomes part of us, and we're able to help somebody else, right? All right, so yeah, transmuting energy. So like these problems are coming in our life, and there'll be negative situations, right? The one thing that's great about us is like, all right, so you got positive and you got negative, right? Negative energy, a negative vibe, or you know what I mean, like whatever you want to word it as, like an uncomfortable feeling, right? So a situation will come at us, and what we have the power to do is transmute that energy, right? So say you get a flat tire, right? I'm riding down the road and I get a flat tire, and I'm like, oh man, I got a flat tire, and I got a choice right there to feed into the negative of that situation, you know what I mean, and make it more than what it is, steady feed negative energy. Or I have opportunity to be like, you know what? What's the good in this? There could be like a 5-car pile up like right ahead of me, right? And God just like flattened my tire and saved me from that, or so on and so forth. It could be all kind of stuff. But what I'm doing at that point is I'm feeding the positive of a situation that tried to come attack me, right? Because anytime you're doing good, some stuff's going to come, right? That lets you know that you're growing. If you're doing good and stuff starts coming your way that's uncomfortable, seems negative, that means you're on the right track. You know what I mean? Because something don't want you to get there. So I can steady feed the negative of that situation, and I can help that grow. This is the power God's given me, and He works through me to be able to entertain, right? Or I can feed the positive in that thing, and I can, lift that energy up, and I can make it a positive situation, right? I can make the day light, and by making the day light through me, feed light unto others. You do also, right? So look at yourself as a bridge, right? Say we're a bridge. We're a bridge, right? And on this side of the bridge, you got the negative world. And on this side of the bridge, you got the positive world, right? So this negative energy comes to the bridge. This is how positive, which it's me and you, we're the bridge. This is how powerful the bridge is, through God and through positive energy, Holy Spirit, whatever you want to list it as, right? So we're the bridge. This negative energy comes, right? So negative energy comes to the bridge, and we got the opportunity to make that negative energy positive energy through our actions, how we entertain it, right? How we react to it, right? Our perception of the negative situation. Everything's in perception, right? How we perceive things, right? So us through God, we have the power to actually turn negative energy into positive energy, right? And once something's turned into positive energy, it's up there. It's on the positive side, right? Now, other negative energy can come to try to minimize that positive energy, but that's all up to us once again. We're that bridge. It can't get across to the positive side. That negative energy can't get across to the positive side of the bridge on this piece of land unless we allow it to. Once it's turned positive, it's there, right? You can't take away from it. Take away could only come and try to add to it and try to like lower frequencies, vibration, spirit, which is mood, happiness, and like all of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we have that power. Like we a bridge. We have an opportunity to be a bridge to turn negative energy into positive energy. It's all in our perspective of things. It's all in how we choose to entertain things, right? We're that great, man. God made us that great. You know, so like basically, like don't sit on a problem. If I had any advice to anybody would be, and like I said, this is things that God's brought me through. So I'm not sharing no stuff with you that I don't walk out through action. You know what I mean? And like, you know, every day's a new day. Every day's an opportunity to be who you want to present to the world, be to help somebody else, right? So, you know, choose to walk in light is the best thing I can say to help somebody, right? So I mean, my thing is I don't sit in the problem. You know what I mean? I look at the solution of the problem. You know what I mean? Why sit in the problem? The problem's understood. We know what the problem is. Why vast from that? Why try to sit in that and try to make that thing bigger? Don't get that thing your energy, man. You're more than that. You're a creation of God. God might made you great underneath Him. You know what I mean? If things are attacking you, things are coming against you that ain't in your favor or seem not to be in your favor, then that means something good's happening in your life. That means you're on the right road. If you weren't on the right road, these things wouldn't even be coming at you. It'd be right where you. It'd be right. The enemy will have you right where he wants you. He don't need to attack you. You're already there. So if things are coming your way, that's something, man. That's something to be happy about. That's confirmation I'm on the right road. That's confirmation. You know what I mean? I'm aligned, right? I'm aligned, right? So yeah, don't sit in the problem. Look at the solution of the things. Remember, the horse that stops the race is the horse that loses the race. Horses don't stop; they keep going. You know, the horse that stops is the ones that lose the race, right? So turn these negatives into positive, right? Don't ever give up, and don't give up on yourself. We can't expect others to believe in us if we're not believing in ourselves and standing on our truth, right? And like a person that falls, a person that stands for nothing falls for anything, right? So let's turn that negative into a positive. I strongly encourage that, right? That's one thing we have. We have free will. We have nobody can take our mind. Nobody can take our energy. That only happens if we allow it to happen, you know. So don't sleep on how great like God and this universe has made you. You know what I mean? If nothing ain't attacking you, that means you ain't on the that means you're right where the devil, you know, that energy wants you to be, right? So yeah, be that bridge. Realize the bridge you are. Realize that you can turn a negative into positive. And once that positive is on the positive chart, it's there. You can only allow some of negative to try to lower your frequency and lower you. And when these things are happening, that means you're on the right road. Don't give up on yourself. One thing I like to tell myself is that like I used to say, oh man, this is happening to me. Don't nothing happen to me, it happens for me. Right? I used to say, oh, I got a lot on my plate. You ever heard that? Somebody say, I got a lot on my plate. Ain't nothing on me, it's in me. If I'm going through it, that means I'm built for it. That means this is the next level of growth for me. This means I have an opportunity to be brave. I have an opportunity to grow. If something that's considered a problem is approaching me, that means I'm ready to face it. I'm ready to face it and conquer it, execute it, and be on the other end of it, right? This is where growth takes place, right? So yeah. Be excited about these things when they come your way. I know it's easier said than done, but the more we wake up every day, we tap into our higher self, we tap into what created us, we tap into the good in this world, and we're good to other people, right? And it's easier to face these situations, right? And the more we face them, the stronger we get. Like when you go to the gym, right? You work out, right? And then you soar, right? And then, like, you know, after you soar, you're a little bit more stronger, right? We must experience pain to know what love is, right? We must endure through that to be able to appreciate that when it comes. And that goes for anything. And like what I'm speaking on is energy right now. So we must know how to deal with these negatives and turn it to the positive. And like I said, it's easier said than done, but it gets easier as you grow. As you grow, like and you conquer that first negative situation and turn it into a positive. You know what I mean? By not focusing on the problem, going to the solution, seeing the good in things, right? Seeing that like don't nothing happen to me, it happens for me. Ain't nothing on my plate, it's in me. Ain't nothing on me, it's in me, right? As you do that, you'll get stronger and stronger, So yeah, you're that great in God's eyes that He gave you a spot on this beautiful world to be able to transmute energy for Him, right? Transmute energy and be a light to others as you're doing it. And when you're doing that, you're gonna glow, right? As you see a person and their eyes are glowing, the white in their eyes is real, real white. That they look like they have no stress on them, that they in full peace and they ain't worried about nothing that's going on around them, but they're willing to be there and be of service of the next person the minute you cross them, right? I mean, yeah, so you got that power too. You can have that same kind of life. You can be that same kind of person, but in your own way, right? Because we're all individually made by God in our unique light, right? So, yeah, don't sit in the problem. Go to the solution. Pick positive, not negative. Uh, if y'all like what's going on, if y'all getting something out of this or you feel like somebody else can, like the channel, subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, hit the notification bell and you'll get a notification when the next upload comes. Also share the channel. Leave a comment. If you have any questions you want to ask me, anybody's going through anything they feel like I can give them advice on, or any questions they want to ask, period, hit in the comment section. And by us doing these things, this channel is going to grow. But God's at play. I won't answer nothing that I can't answer or I have no knowledge in. So I want everybody to know that, like, by dropping a comment or asking something or sharing something, it's confidential. And I won't answer nothing that I haven't been through. I'll tell you, I don't know. I can't answer that. And maybe I can refer you to somebody who can, or, But if this channel's for you, if you're getting something out of it, if you feel like it's a good thing and other people can, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. It's going to grow as God allows it to grow. The more He gives me the energy, the more I'm going to share with y'all. So, yeah, spiritually motivated. Like I said, that's the title, and we're growing. So peace, love, blessings to everybody. I hope y'all weekend is everything y'all want it to be. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and you'll get the next upload when it comes. Peace and blessings, everybody.